Hello, it's good to join you in Athens. I'm really sorry I can't join you in person, but I appreciate Leonidas inviting me to participate by video, so looking forward to sharing some thoughts with you. The last 5-6 years in the United States, when you think about the mobile revolution, has been unbelievable. And to call it a revolution is not overstating the case, because we have gone literally from a place 6 years ago where virtually nobody carried what we now call a smartphone or mobile internet in their hand to today. You look at our subscriber base, 70% of our subscribers are carrying these types of devices. It has completely changed how they behave, how they interact, how they do business. It's changed how they live their lives. And as a result, we're seeing an explosion in the traffic that goes across these mobile networks. In fact, the mobile data traffic going across the networks in the United States is up 30,000% in this time frame. So these last 5 years have been radical. It has been a change like we have not seen in this industry before, and we've seen a lot of changes. And as radical and as significant as the changes over the last 5 years have been, we believe the next 5 years are going to be even more so. Because over the next 5 years, what you're going to see, particularly in the United States, and I believe all over Europe and all around the world, is you're going to see these high-speed mobile internet networks propagated across broad, ubiquitous geographies. What we believe is going to be transformative and create such excitement going forward is combining the LTE technology with cloud technology. And as you begin to combine these two technologies, it will change, again, how people live. We like to say the last 5 years have changed our industry and our business. We think the next 5 years are going to change every single industry and every single business in the world. Classic examples are education. We think education is not going to be the same as you begin to introduce LTE and cloud technologies combined. We believe the healthcare industry will look radically different 5 years from now than it does today. The financial services industry and how people conduct commerce, what they use as payment mechanisms for conducting commerce, all of this is going to change, and it's not going to change by a little, it's going to change by a lot over the next 5 years. As you think about this industry from a policymaker's standpoint, the main input, the main ingredient required to make all of this happen is investment. It's going to require a lot of investment. In addition to just the capital investment we're putting into the ground and into cell sites and infrastructure, we're also investing billions of dollars in additional spectrum capacity. So from a policymaker standpoint, one has to ask, what are the ingredients that will drive that kind of innovation and that type of investment? Obviously, line of sight to some reasonable return on that investment is really, really important. I would also suggest that the spectrum policy and how spectrum is licensed and auctioned is really critical here. Providing the investors with some type of long-term understanding as to what the investment thesis is critical. So investing spectrum with short lives and short licensing periods will drive less investment than spectrum licensing for longer periods of time. Less constraints on how the spectrum is to be used will drive higher investment into that spectrum than otherwise. And obviously tax policy. What type of tax policy is in place that will create incentives to invest this type of capital? In the U.S., we've had for the last 5 years some investment incentives in our fiscal policy that have actually made it conducive for companies like AT&T to invest. I think all of these areas have to be addressed and evaluated if what we're looking for is new technology being deployed, new growth rates moved into these economies as people leverage this technology, and the byproduct, or actually the main ingredient for that, being investment. What will drive and incentivize that investment?